Fox News host Tucker Carlson the dude came so very close to having an actual moment of clarity this week on his Fox News program. And he would have had it had he not began the entire segment praising the far-right fascist that is now set to become the new Prime Minister of Italy. But in airing clips of this, upcoming Prime Minister of Italy, Tucker Carlson did do something that actually was not incorrect. He started talking about today's Republican Party here in the United States, specifically the so-called Commitment to America that they released last week. That's their plan that is going to guide them if they retake control of the House and or Senate after this year's midterms, right? That is their plan. That's where they're going to go. They've got the Commitment to America, which Tucker Carlson trashed for not actually having any plans in it. Which, of course, he says this, right-winger over in Italy, like she has plans. She's addressing the needs of the public. She's not. She's fascist. But this is what Tucker Carlson had to say. American families are facing the very same onslaught from the very same poisonous ideologies. The difference is that in this country, it's rarely acknowledged except on the fringes. Contrast that to what's happening in the United States. House Republicans just spelled out what they're running on. It's a document called the Commitment to America. It's fine. Probably not much in it that you disagree with. Have you heard of it? No, you probably haven't. You probably haven't read it. Nobody really cares because there's nothing real in it. There's not a single word in that document about the attacks on the American family that you see every day. That's at the center of most people's concerns. How are my kids? Will they have a life that resembles mine? That was called the American dream. Does it still exist? See, and if you had not gone into that stupid, the attacks on the American family, because we know what you mean. You're talking about the fictitious attacks on the American family that Republicans like to use to campaign on. You're talking about the culture wars. There is an attack right now on American families, and it's coming from major corporations here in the United States. The same corporations, by the way, who run advertisements on your network. But that's why you also cannot talk crap about them and how horrible they are for this country. We're being attacked environmentally. We're being attacked with our health. We're being price gouged on our medication, price gouged on our food, price gouged on our gasoline. We're being lied to by the elites, which, by the way, Tucker, you fall into that category. We're being attacked from all fronts. But those aren't the attacks that you're talking about. So I'm not giving you credit for that because you're absolutely trying to misdirect your audience. What you're right about is the fact that there is nothing in that Republican Commitment to America, other than, of course, culture war issues and the total abortion ban that they want to put in place federally. There's no talk about how to fix inflation. There's no talk about how to fix the infrastructure, how to fix the environment, because Republicans don't care about it. There's no solutions to anything. There's a list of problems, and then it's all Biden's fault, right? That's the conclusion of it all. So Tucker gets that right. Give him credit for that. Everything else he said is pretty much wrong and fascist. But he concluded by saying this. When politicians are actually brave enough to tell the truth about what's actually happening, they tend to be rewarded for it. That is true, Tuck. But much like your little segment there, you can't tell the full truth because your advertisers won't let you, because your network leaders won't let you, because the Republican Party won't let you. If you wanted to tell the truth about the real attacks on the American family, you'd be talking about the attacks, one, coming from the Republican Party, and two, the attacks coming from corporate America. Because those are the things that are screwing over American families, but you wouldn't dare have the courage to tell your audience that inconvenient truth. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.